H-Town. What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. And y'all, something just popped up, man, that wasn't supposed to pop. Y'all, I've had an eventful morning. Y'all know if I'm 3 minutes behind, something is going on. Somebody called me at 9:59. 9:59. You wait. But I let them get away with it because I thought they really need something. So I answered the phone. But if you know me, don't call me at 11:59, 11:50, 11:30, 11, nothing like that. Man, they got people making sound bites of my conversations the other day. I love this show. But I got to share some stuff with y'all today. This gonna be Which Women Rock Wednesday. Let me talk to my girls. Fellas, because I know ain't no woman did this. Some fellas do. Thumbs up, everybody. If you thumbs up on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And if you're on Facebook, share the show, like it. And if you're on YouTube, you can share it on some of your platforms. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let me talk to my girl. That Minnie Collins is in the building. Madonna Johnson is in the building. Let me see. I know Mate Cora is in the building. Lakeisha is in the building. I got one more woman. Need one more woman. Yes, Draymond again. Need one more woman. Need one more woman. Where my women at? Where my women at? It's Women Rock Wednesday. Where my women at? Y'all ain't gonna do me like this. It's Women Rock with Rosie Brown is in the building. Rosie is in the building. She just texted me. I'm in the building. So guess what? Let me tell y'all something. Let's see how I'm started. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all, somebody sent me this morning. Check this out. This is how they do me. I'm going to play it again to the people who come late, but I'm talking to my girl. This is what they sent me. Right here. I'm going to hit his ass hard. I'm just telling you right now. I'm hitting him right in his neck. Right in his eye. I'm knocking the piss out of him. If one of them kids hit me. When they go low, I'm going to the basement. And say, go get your daddy so I can whoop his ass some more. I ain't turning the other cheek. Jimmy, my name ain't, I'm finna be Shannon Sharp. You going nail? I'm gonna hit his ass hard. I'm just telling you right. Man, somebody made that video and sent it to me, man. Y'all know that's wrong. Y'all know that's wrong. That ain't funny, Melvin Dudes. Man, I might tell you that ain't funny. They making videos of me. I mean, not video, audios of me. They got me. They got me that time. They got me. See, now I'm gonna start watching what I say. This ain't the internet. Somebody I know. I didn't even ask. Somebody that we know sent it to somebody. Ain't got nothing to do with no damn internet. Got something to do with one of y'all's ass out there. I don't think they hating. They just did it. I wouldn't take it as hate business, man. I wouldn't. Because I like love better than hate. I can do some good and you can love me too. You don't have to hate me. You don't have to hate nobody. But it was okay. It was okay. But I ain't mad at it. I promise you I ain't mad at it. I thought it was flattering. I really did. That's why I wanted to share it with y'all. But y'all, I got a couple of things I want to talk to y'all. Let me just if you were Draymond's teammate, would you be tired of it? Because Mindy brought it up. You know, when it's Women Rock Wednesday, when a woman bring up something, I got to talk if he was part of your program, he was part of your summer basketball program, he was part of your basketball program, uh, uh, what would you do? What would you do? Y'all talk to me. I want to hear. Don't play around with me. See, y'all won't be raw like me. Y'all be over there. Rob a crazy girl. Girl, I would sell it the show, but they crazy. They might say something. Yes, we might say something crazy to your friends. Yes, we might. But Mandy, y'all know how I feel about Wardell, Stephen Curry Jr. You know how I feel about him. If you've been watching this show for the last 7 years, 8 years, however many years this show been on, you know how I feel about him. This what I would feel. Share the show, y'all. This gonna be epic. This how I would feel if I was Stephen Curry.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it.
That's how I feel. If I was Steph, that's how I would feel. Just in case you've been on a rock and don't know what me and Mindy talking about, watch this mess.
Necessary added to it. Ooh, necessary added to it. Ooh, man. Well, that's going to be a flagrant. Necessary added to it.
Where they do this at?
Ooh, man. Well, that's going to be a flagrant. Necessary.
You got him doing that. You got people beating up on, coming and sneaking back and beating up on coaches.
Ooh.
That's national news, y'all. Willis made national news.
Necessary added to it.
Did y'all see this? Until somebody beat his ass. I'm going to keep it real. So y'all can tape this and put, until somebody just beat his ass. Let me tell y'all something. If I represented him, listen to me. Y'all got to hear me on this one. Homeboy, we got to stop this shit. I don't even want to represent you. You got to pay me anyway. You got to pay me anyway because I done did your deal. I can't be a part of this damn mess, man. Joel Lacob and Peter Gruber got to step up. That's why Bob Myers left. The GM said, I can't deal with this Negro no more. Now, I don't mind him whooping up on Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole needed it. But he needed his whoop too. I'm tired of this from Draymond Green, man. The Warriors, y'all, I'm telling y'all, they might trade this dude, man. You're under contract now. This could be the last straw. He's about to get suspended again, potentially missing another 5 games or more. The best ability is availability. Ladies and gentlemen. These situations is what keeps a coach up at night. This is what Avery Johnson said. This is a poor choice on Draymond's behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, they have a $400 million payroll, more than anybody. They in the tax. They don't mind paying the tax. They had the game the other night. And his third ejection in 1 month. Received 2 technicals November the 11th versus the Cavs. Put Rudy Gobert in a headlock on November the 14th. Received 5-game suspension received a flagrant 2 for hitting Nurkic last night. Then TNT, they hires this damn fool. They need to step in and say, dude, listen to me. Your ass done for. Because he think he just going to walk right into TNT and do that stupid ass stuff Charles Barkley be doing. I call it buffoonery. Yes, I do. Just because your ass on TV, you on there for a reason. They lack damn buffoons on TV. If you know who controls the TV. I've been trying to teach y'all this for years. Minstrelsy. Norman Lear, he just passed the other day. Florida Evans and James Evans used to fight him, tooth and nail. Bernadette Standards, Willona, all of them used to fight him. Rotten ass. He didn't want Florida to have a husband. That's why they killed James off. Damn. Y'all remember that? Y'all is powers to be that y'all did. Just because he on television don't make him right. It's mainstream TV. Mainstream my ass. TNT, fire his ass right now. And I don't want nobody to get his job. But can't keep doing it. He doing it. Listen, watch his patterns. He did LeBron like that. LeBron ain't gonna do shit. Now he's sucking up behind LeBron there. Where you go. See, he planned on just going off in the sunset, and TNT is gonna protect him. Draymond, right now, y'all, I don't like this, man. He would have never lasted in the NBA like this. Somebody said with the Bad Boys. Charles Oakley would have killed him. Ron Artest would have broke his neck. Even Charles Barkley would have whooped him. Only in this watered down PC version can he thrive. He's a hook. He's a hack. They have lost the finals because of him. He don't care about no $3 million suspension. Because them dumbass people paid him all that other money. Mindy. He don't care about the suspension. That's why I never mention it. He don't care. He walked out there like he did something. Did you see him? So, did you see him in the press conference? Then Nurkic said, Nurkic said, at least he didn't choke me. He didn't used to do this, y'all. He didn't used to do all of this, y'all. Something going on in this dude's life, man. He didn't do this as a rookie. He was glad to be in the league. He didn't do this when they didn't have no championships. He did it after them championships. Hey, y'all. The other day, a partner of mine called me. Partner of mine called me and said, Hatter, he said, Rob, and I listened to him. Of course, y'all might think I don't, but I listen. He said, Rob, the other day on the show, you said that Memphis was 7-2. The record. on Monday. Uh, and I said, okay, could have made a mistake. But you know Robert Hatter gonna go and look it up. Uh, you know I'm gonna go look it up. So I looked it up. And he was wrong. Memphis was exactly what I said. 7-2. Okay? You follow me? I'm trying to find some things for you. Trying to see where I'm gonna start. I happened to read a book a few years ago, and I listened to him, but I've learned not to listen to everybody. And I learned, I listened, but I went and did my homework. I wasn't offended, but he showed me where he got it from. He sent it to me. It's a lesson for y'all. Let me go to his thing. He sent it to me. It's unique. It's unique, y'all. I'm finna share some life-changing stuff with you. He sent it to me, and he'd Google it. And he'd pull something off Google and screenshot it, and they had it wrong. Google had it wrong. He went to the first thing that he saw. He looked it up, and he said, I had it wrong. But Google had it wrong. So he had misinformation, not disinformation. He had misinformation. Because they said 8-2 on here. Let me tell you something. Anybody out here that have ever did anything before and you have to feel fear to do something and do it anyway. Never forget this analogy. I hadn't said it in a long time. Giraffes and turtles occupy the same space. Let's picture a giraffe right here and a turtle right there up under. But they don't have the same view. The turtle survives in the level of what he sees down there on the ground. And the giraffe eats from the tops of the trees because that's where his vision is. And both of them can coexist in the same spot as long as the giraffe doesn't take the advice from the turtle. Because the only thing the turtle gonna be able to tell him about what his limited view is on the ground. What I've been trying to do with the boom boom room in the summer basketball is quit worrying about the opinions of turtles and eat. Yo, the giraffe is built so unique that he have to eat from up high. He can't bend his neck over too long because this neck is where all his blood. If he bend that neck down, blood flow won't come through. Got some people I was talking to the other night, and you just sometimes people think of fear as a stop sign. The players, anybody. It may be a yield, but never a stop sign. There's some things that you might want to do. That is Moody. You embarked out on another journey in your life after retirement. You just needed a little push. You had a little fear. And you said, we prompted you on this show to move. Kelton Solomon, he said, listening to the Chop Shop prompted him to go start on another journey. Solomon Brian Wines. Thank you, Dad Moody, for putting it up there. Let me just in case people, because you know we got people who don't understand. But what? See, one thing that causes your wisdom to be keen is to keep it within the fences of your experience and your expertise. Keep it in the fences. Never go over the fence of your expertise and your experience. I'm at a stage in my life when I do something, I got to make it count. I don't want to be in a relationship that don't work. I don't want to keep investing the little bit of energy that I have into something that is grinding in the same old gear. It is in the breaking of life that produce the blessings in life. I never forget it. Love this story. When Jesus took the fish and took the 2 loaves of bread, and the Bible said he took it, he blessed it, and he broke it and gave it to him. You can't be blessed if you haven't been broken. And to those persons who are dealing with tremendous pressure, it's Women Rock Wednesday. Y'all got to understand, for me to talk about this, I've got 30 emails about it, and I had to figure out. But my people who listening today, it's Christmas time. Some people lonely, don't have the friends, don't have the family. My wife just died. One of my best friend's mom just died. Know he's dealing with tremendous pressure and being broken by life right now. But never give up in the breaking process. These young kids are being broken because they're not living up to the standards that y'all want them to live up to in basketball. Mama and daddy mad at them every time they get in the car. They're broken. They want to please you, mom and daddy. They just can't get it. They ain't going to do everything right. Never young men, young women never give up in the breaking process. Because if you can survive the breaking, you don't have to fix the breaking. We always trying to fix what's broken. Leave it alone. Because out of all the cracks and the crevices of the broken heart and the flaws and your disappointment and the blessings of life and the wisdom, the power, that's where stuff come from. Never forget. Never forget. Let's talk about instinct. This man on the safari, and accompanying him on this safari was a zoologist who knew everything about the forest, supposedly, and the Zulu warrior over in Africa on the safari. The Zulu warrior, he said nothing the whole time on the safari. After hours and hours of looking at zebras and lions and all types of hyenas and everything imaginable in the jungle, right? They had not seen an elephant yet. The zoologist was doing all the talking. The Zulu warrior didn't say nothing. The zoologist, he trying to find the elephant. They had not seen one yet. And the zoologist had described them and tell them and explain to them what the elephants are and everything about the elephant. He can describe them and explain them, but he couldn't find them. Suddenly, they realized, so check this out. The zoologist, the expert. I'm going to get you here. I'm going to get you here. I'm going to get you here. I got 5 officers. You're going to do this and you're going to do this. The expert couldn't find the elephant. But the Zulu warrior finally got tired and said, the elephant over there. So the zoologist, with all this knowledge, all his intellect, can show you everything but where a damn elephant is. Don't have no instinct. And the Zulu warrior said, elephant over there. They went over there. So suddenly, I realized I was sitting in between the intellect of the zoologist and the instinct of the Zulu warrior. Listen to me. Intellect may buy the gun. Intellect may load the gun, but instinct pull the trigger. Like a giraffe who sees up high, occupying the same space as a turtle who sees down low. See, some of y'all listening to turtles, and I ain't talking to nobody. It ain't that they aren't great. They just got a view from where they are. I never said nothing negative about the turtle. He just got a view of what? The ground. Somebody called me this morning and told me a guy who been watching this show from the beginning, he said the unique thing about this show is when you telling these people about summer basketball and all of this, Robert, you and Jimmy has experienced almost every level. He said you at every level. Because what? I've been a parent. I've been a team owner, a franchise, a benefactor. I've coached them. I got a son. everything and some of basketball, ladies and gentlemen, with these know-it-alls. These people don't, in other words, I've been eating from the top of the tree. Jimmy done coached it, that had high-level dudes, and everything. He understands this stuff. He studies it. He ain't have no kid to come through, but shit, you just like a kid. But it's different when it's your own son or your own daughter. See, the reason I don't get caught in the mess is because, y'all, when you're built like a giraffe to be tall, you will lose your position if you lower your perspective. See, you got to have intellect and then instinct, because intellect without instinct can only explain, not execute. You got to trust your instincts, mamas and daddies. If somebody come and tell you they can get your kid 10 offers, they lying. Them fake offers. Your kid's talent gonna get him the offers, mamas. The giraffe don't need the affirmation of things on the ground because they cannot see on that level of Turtle's vision. They have a different perspective. Boy, y'all quiet. Y'all, some of us are in between places. You've done all you can do where you were. Where do you go from here? A young man called me last night. Said, Mr. Hatter, what do I need to do to get better? But Mr. Hatter, I can make it to the NBA. I said, okay. Because I'm going to work hard. I said, the guys in the G League work hard. The guys overseas work hard. No, they don't work hard. Like, yes, they do. See, son, I've been there. I've been there with them. And you don't know what I know. Working hard is just the price of admission. God got to come down and shine. Why ain't but 540 of them guys on the whole planet? And you think they the only 540 that works hard, son? This just last night. He didn't understand. That's why guys like us got to get on the phone and explain it to him. Son, I know twins. Blake Griffin and his brother, they had the same workouts. They had the same everything. But one got blessed. Michael Jordan, his brother, they had the same everything. Michael went on to be Michael. Larry's 5'9". Both of them worked hard. Working hard just price of admission to get you in there. But a lot of y'all out there, the level of information that you have learned and acquired has got you this far. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I know this message is on point because I had just 2 ignorant ass comments in a row by somebody I'm not going to even recognize. That's how you doing. Just listen. Just listen, fucking turtle. Who am I now that the kids are gone out the house? My kid was my identity. My kid was why all of y'all calling me. My son was a hot commodity. My daughter was a hot commodity. I'm hot. I'm the mama everybody want to talk to. I'm the daddy everybody. Who are y'all now that the kids are gone? Most of our lifetime, we define our lives through projects. A lot of people, think about it, a lot of people you wouldn't even know if their son can play basketball. Think about it. If somebody wasn't writing about your son, you wouldn't know who they were. Some of these guys y'all just know because they writing about your son. You don't know these guys, you don't know nothing about them. Most of the time, we are defining our lives through our projects. We define ourselves on who we are to other people. Y'all, redefining yourself can be really tough work. Most of us don't even know what we want to go back and do if we had to do it again. Even if it was good, I don't want to do that again. I want to go somewhere fresh and different. Everything I'm doing is fresh and different. I would have never thought I'd be commentating a basketball game. I would have never thought I'd be talking to y'all on no show like this. Would have never dreamed of it. I could have went to comm school, communication school. I could have did that, but I never thought of this. This is the place where instincts become so powerful. Sometimes you can draw from information born out of the reservoir of your past to determine where you're going now. Y'all, a lot of y'all at crosswords. I know it. Y'all emailing me and telling me. These kids are at crossroads. It's how many, Doug? 17 games left in high school basketball kids, the seniors' career. 17 games left. We got a young kid on Shadow Creek team, loves to play basketball, talented at basketball, and he's been injured for 2 years. Chuck McGowan, Doug Jones. It is funny that in the process of living life, you become better at the process of hearing you. Y'all start listening to yourself. Hopefully you'll be better at hearing somebody bigger than yourself. You're not going to get this right the first week. Young kids, you're not going to be because you ain't the best freshman, it's okay. Because you ain't the best sophomore, it's okay. It ain't the best junior, it's okay. If you're not the best, you want to be the best senior. You want to be the best senior. Unlike y'all, I talk to these young men. I don't just talk about them on my show, I talk to them to see what they're thinking about other than life. Why so many in college when the transfer they might have ruled already because I haven't do Jug. You can go check. They They trying to district court is trying to shut down all the waiver process. So everybody who want to move leave, they can go. Forget the waiver process. It might have got shot down today. I don't know if it's finished yet. NCAA. Guys like DeAndre Williams can be able to play again. They can't tell these people not to transfer. They try. It's in court right now. I think that it was a ruling at 10 o'clock this morning. Duh. To all my 20-year-olds out there who think that y'all will have it all straightened out when you're 21, I hate to tell you this. This is a lifelong class. And you're trying to throw Ja Morant away. You're trying to throw those young guys away at Willis, Texas. They need our help more. The young guys who beat up the coach, something triggered them young kids. Because they probably don't watch the Chop Shop. They probably ain't been around guys like us. And we run here kissing their ass. And he can run and jump. He can run and jump. He can dunk. He can dunk. He can dunk. I'm going to right up there. I got it. The kid is more than an athlete. The kid is more than an athlete. He's a young man. By the time 21-year-old, 20-year-old, by the time you figure out what to do in life, you're damn near almost too old to do it. My advice to you young people, look for clues about you. Because all of these other people, life be life, and you're absolutely right. Thank you, Doug. But all we want to do, that guy there's the baddest punt guy. That's a real PG. And I love that too. I love the sport. But I love the young men who are playing the sports a lot better than I love the sport. Let me repeat that because somebody going to miss that one. I love the young men and women who are participating in the sport way more than I love the sport. Young people, look for clues about yourself. It takes you a while to figure out what God has given you because you are so confused about what everybody else has given you. Just because Doug Jones, I love him to death, rank you, that's not you. That's Doug's opinion of who you rank as a basketball player. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Y'all, we're failing our kids. And that's why I was so serious about that subject. That a kid can sit up and let his mom and daddy, mom and brother, talk him or couldn't able to talk him in the corner and beating up his coach. Do y'all know how that bothers a guy like me? It might not bother y'all because some people, all they care about is sports. But I told y'all what this show is. I don't spend my time on this show to tell y'all about the goddamn Dallas Cowboys. I know damn Duncanville basketball team. My life is bigger than that. Let's just get that straight right now. I'm trying to get a new dream. Young man, try to get a new vision. A new fire. Based on your experiences, good and bad in the past. Based on my ability to tap into what I think. I want these young people to try to get their dream to come alive and to get the strength to birth it again. Listen to me, young players. Some of y'all 12th graders is 17 games left. Because ain't none of these people going to write that in their damn columns. 17 games left in your career. What are you going to do, young man, young woman? You're a senior. You might not play in college no more. But your life don't stop there. Y'all that broke me on Monday when I found out them boys did that. Because my friends calling me all over the world saying, Robert, what the hell is happening in Texas? They told me that's right by Houston. See, I told y'all, the reason I give this information, because I don't want to be a generational thief. I got to get this out of me so it can get into somebody else. I got it on tape. It's going to be on tape for forever. Somebody else can hear. I don't want to live. I don't want to die and take this with me. I don't want to be in a cemetery and take these gifts with me. That's why I'm giving them to y'all. Some of y'all think y'all know it all. I'm not talking to y'all. Get your ass out the way so the other people can see. Share the show for somebody else, because some of y'all are so trying to get that dream to come alive, y'all. You need the strength to build again. All that stuff you put in the basketball, young man, young woman, you're going to need the strength to build again. You need the strength to surge forward again. Put that same kind of energy into another project. Because people talking about, well, these people, them kids are having mental. Yes, because guess what? Their whole identity been locked into whether Paul Moran and them say they good or not. Y'all, whether Paul Moran or anybody tell y'all, that don't mean y'all good. You is who you are. Even in what I say about, that's why I always say something positive about you youngsters. Because a lot of these guys try to tell you what you're not. I know who you belong to, so I'm going to tell you who you is and what I see in you. You don't have to spend the first 20 years of your life accomplishing something and 40 talk about the good old days. I brag about the game. That's why I'm living my life so great. I'm doing great things now. Worry about what I did when I was no damn 20 years old. We got to keep inventing ourselves. Charles Foreman, you got the best restaurant, best cigar bar in the whole. I've been around the world 3 times. Never been to a place that I felt so comfortable than Mimi's New Orleans Cafe and Oyster Bar and Cleopatra. Never. And I've been all over the world. Been everywhere. Look what you did. You keep reinventing yourself. I would know the first thing to do to come and open up to great places like that. That's why I take my hat off to you, sir. I would know the first thing to do. That's what? Outside of the fence of my expertise and my experience. But guess what? I know about these young people because I was one. I know about these young student athletes because I was one. My son was one. I know about this basketball community because I had a basketball team and a basketball program in this thing. Then I'm on the show with one of the guys that got one of the most brilliant minds in some of any kind of amateur basketball, Jim Hicks. By the way, happy anniversary. to you and Sandra. Then I got Chris Walker, brilliant mind in basketball, brilliant. You got to make sure you got. See, y'all got to understand the good old days are coming around again. The good old days are not behind you, they're in front of you. Young man, young lady, because you ain't playing on the basketball team nowhere. Find out what else you want to do. Your good days are ahead of you, baby, not behind you. I don't care if you lost your home. Buy another one. They still making them. Don't spend the next 10 years crying about something that got over your head. I told y'all I had something for y'all today. I know. Don't spend the next 10 years. I'm telling you. Figure out what you should learn from the first time. What you should have learned. Arm with the information and go and get another one. Do you, young man, young woman, old woman, mature woman. Never call a woman old. This time you're going to have it with a bigger patio in the back and a pool. Your next career, young man, you might thought high school basketball was it, but man, you might go invent something. You can't talk about they got mental illness because they ain't getting no offers. Hell no. This is an opportunity for you to find out and tap into other gifts that you have. When you do it again, armed with the info, even me, that I have now, I'm more keen with my instincts. I'm sharper with my intuitions. My intuitiveness is more refined. I know I'm talking to somebody out there because it has been cultivated in the furnace of affliction. I'm telling y'all, I hope y'all listening to me. I'm pouring my life out to you through the things I've learned in the first half of my life. I'm understanding what matters and what doesn't matter. And I'm getting ready to do it again, Sonya. I'm going to live my life with robust and tenacity and excitement and enthusiasm. Since I'm relatively healthy and strong, and since I got out of the bed this morning, I didn't wake up dead this morning, Charles Foreman. I'm going to live my life for 6 more hours. These next 6 hours, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get something done in these next 6 hours. Lakeisha, I'm talking to the parents too. Lakeisha, I'm talking about me. I'm a parent. I'm talking to the parents. Lakeisha, but parents have to be honest and real. I'm talking to the parents. I'm talking to the parents and the kids. You got to listen to this message. This message is going to hit you later. You're going to go back and listen. You say, oh, okay. You know what? Through the things I've learned in the first half of my life, I understand what matters and what doesn't matter. And I'm getting ready to do this again. I'm going to live my life like I told y'all. whenever you get ready for a rebuild now, it's something. I'm gonna give y'all this, and then I'm gonna move on. So when I have an instinctive idea, it would die in the crib if I don't bring the right team around it. That is similar instincts to increase, but diverse perspectives of influence and contributions. That's why I like different people around me. I listen to what y'all be saying, because my idea, I got this idea, it would die in the crib if I don't build a team around it who have similar instincts to increase. I can't get no, that ain't gonna work. Get your ass out of my life, even though if they have different diverse perspective. I don't want you to think like me. You don't want your idea. Some of y'all got ideas. These young men, these young women got ideas. You don't want them to die in a crib. They call it crib death. Because a lot of kids die in cribs because they had the wrong nannies. Or had the wrong midwives. Surround yourself with people who do not have the instincts to collaborate on your new surge of life. I'm going to surround people that does have it. Watch these damn people who around, always calling you. What team your son playing on? What team your summer team playing on? What team your son? They just trying to get information to see what your son is doing. When you have an instinct to do whatever it is that you want to do, mama's, daddy, you need to build a team around you who have similar instincts, but different talents. This information I'm giving y'all getting it for free. These people pay me for this. Most people inner circles themselves or inner circle themselves with a team of people who just like them. All of the perspectives run together. Why y'all always think when I tell y'all, I don't want you to agree with me. Disagree, so we can talk about this thing. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody. I'm glad if I'm talking to one person, that's all I need. The rest of y'all get it later. Check this out. Check this out. It's important. Most people inner circle themselves with a team of people who are just like them. All the preachers run together. All the doctors run together. All the lawyers run together. I just went to a party with all of them. All the accountants run together. All the people who watch Scandal eat together. Build a team, mamas and daddies, especially of these top-ranked players. Build a team for your task. Build a team. Chuck, I know, Chuck, this been on my spirit for a long time, but it built up, Chuck. Chuck said I needed to hear this. Chuck, this built up, and when these young men, I see them in that damn present outfit and then mug shots. Little 17-year-old young boys in jail because of wrong decisions. I have to talk like this. Because I'm going to come and tell y'all who won the damn game last night. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about U of H playing this weekend in the Toyota Center. They went to practice last night. We're going to talk about the Houston Rockets having a new facility out built over there in the Galleria area. We're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about all of that. But what's the use in having our kids going and achieving all these great things and they don't have nothing in their mind? Then you want to laugh and sniggle at Ja Morant. But ain't nobody putting nothing in him. Let me finish. Y'all getting this? All the preachers run together. All the doctors run together. All the lawyers run together. All these people on this team run together. Quit running with all them same old damn people. That's why this summer basketball and high school basketball is so messed up. Because you got to bring in new ideas. Guys like me, they on it. How to own their show talking about y'all. Do you think I'm thinking about your ass? I'm worried about these kids. I don't give a fat rat's ass about what you think. I'm worried about our next I think generational. I told you I don't want to be a generational thief, and y'all robbing these kids and their families of great experiences. Summer basketball don't have to be an asshole experience. High school basketball don't have to be. Parents, run your shoot the ball every time you touch it, Johnny. Hell no, that ain't the scheme. He's you not. Let me keep going. Build a team for your task. Wherever your instincts are about to take you, you're going to need some midwives around you to help you to birth the new dimensions of where you're going. You can contribute. You know, who can contribute different talents. I don't want everybody like me. That's why this show is so dynamic. Me and Jimmy are two different people. Completely opposite. Chris Walker, completely opposite. I want people to deliver different talents to what your instincts, what instinctively you sensing in the second half of your life and the second half of your career or your next career. Your second moment, your next moment in your life needs to look like you get the... Do y'all get the idea of your instincts? And you protect the idea by the team you have around you? You got a top-ranked son, it's USA basketball. You better make sure everything, Sebastian Adams, Williams Adams, you got the right team around you. This game can easily be taken away from you. It's real talk. I told a young man the other day who got suspended for a game. And I said, how did it feel? I said, the thing that you love the most, you gave them the power to take it from you. Something you love more than anything. You gave them power to take it away from you. Your idea, what you want to do is only protected if it's insulated. Insulate what your instincts have, intuitively chosen. By the team you put around you. See, I watch people by the team they put around them. Draymond Green had the proper team around him. Do you think he'd be doing this ignorant ass stuff he's doing, Mendy, with no recourse? They should be insulating him for his next career. His next career is supposed to be on TNT. The reason your ideas keep dying, it might not mean it's not a good idea, Charles Foreman. It might be that you got the wrong midwives. It's metaphorically speaking. When I think about midwives, I think about Moses. Yes. There was a point in Moses had no name. He was just a baby. If you think about his life for a minute, Moses didn't have a name until another woman got him. The mother that birthed him didn't even name him. I think that's in Exodus 2, in case you want to go look it up. A man of the household of Levi, they said married a woman who was a descendant of Levi. Then they went on down. He didn't have a name. He had no identity. He's just a child hidden. Everything you start, y'all, and every instinct you have, y'all, and every idea you have, y'all, is like Moses. It starts out with no name, no brand, no respect, nothing. Moses had no identity, no influence. He had no, ooh, that hit me, Lord. He had no inspirational purpose. He just existed. Could that be you? Moses lived for 3 months hidden in the house. What's hidden in your house, Charles? What's hidden in your house, Lakeisha? What's hidden in your house, Status Moody? What's hidden in your house, Amanda Collins? Instincts are babies hidden in your house that don't have names yet. What if I had to turn Chris Walker down and not come on this show? Y'all wouldn't be hearing me right now. What if I had told TSU, I don't want to call a basketball game. What if I told Penny Hardaway when he told me, hey man, if I go pro, I want you to guide my life. It's things hidden in your house that you haven't formalized, that you haven't even given a name yet. But it's funny that sometimes you have an idea and an instinct for something. It's going to take somebody else to name it. You have to be creatively, you have the creative, I'll put it like this, you have the creativity, Lakeisha, to birth it, but you may not have the insight to name it. Empower it, nurture it, and take it to the next level. Yo, I just received that one myself. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Did anybody hear that one? Or should I repeat that one again? Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I got to get off of this, y'all. I got to get off of this. This is too powerful. Y'all ain't ready for this. Wow. I got to repeat it. You might have things in your house that you haven't formalized, that you haven't given a name yet. your talents in your house. Come on, come on. Isn't it funny that it's mooted that sometimes you have an idea or an instinct about something for something, and that it's going to take somebody else to name it for you? You have the creativity to birth it. You have, but you may not have the insight to name it, empower it, nurture it, and take it to the next level. Everything you start doesn't mean you finish. But how will it ever be named or funded or discovered if it's not exposed? I'm sitting after playing golf with my partner, his wife, my other partner, another lady. We sitting there at eating in the clubhouse. Yeah, black folks eat in the clubhouse. And black folks here. And an idea that I've had in the house, my partner had in the house. We got the creativity, but guess what? His wife brought it out of us. We might birth it, but I might not have the insight to know how to name it. I really don't know how to empower it yet. I don't know how to nurture it yet, to take it to the next level, but it was a powerful idea. I told y'all I'm preaching to myself right now. Everything you start don't mean you have to finish. I started this, but I'm going to need the right people around me. I'm going to need some of y'all. I know I'm going to need y'all. I'm doing something that I ain't never did before. I did not know I was going to be thinking about this when I'm talking about this. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm inspiring myself. That's why I hope I'm inspiring somebody else. Check this out. But how would it ever be named or funded or discovered if we didn't expose it the other night? You are hiding your own deliverer. Moses' mother was hiding her own deliverer. She was hiding him. She was hiding the very one she had been praying for. She didn't know. I hope y'all know the story. She just put him in a basket and sent him down the Nile. And Nefertiti picked him up. No, I think that was her name. Bithia. She was hiding the very one who she was praying for. They always praying for the deliverer. She had him in her house and put him in a basket, didn't name him, and sent it. Man, she had been praying to God to send the deliverer to set them free. And she was hiding the deliverer that God had sent. I'm wondering, what are you sitting on? What are you holding on to? Thank you, Rosie Brown. Thank you for bringing that out of me and your husband. Thank you. What's inside of you, Michael Jordan? What have you been praying for? Lord, I need some resources. I need you to open up the door, Lord. I'm backed in a corner. I'm shoved up against the back of the wall. I'm wondering if you're hiding your answer. I'm wondering if you're hiding your answer in your house. Because most of the time, people pray for things God didn't send outside things. He just exposed what you already had in your house. He exposed a handful of meal that was already in the widow woman's house. Samson was getting ready to fight the Philistines. I didn't know I was going to come here today. He said he used the jawbone of an ass right there by your feet. A woman was about to sell her sons, and she said, and she was in much debt. He said, used a lot of oil that's in your house. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just talking about instincts. Use your instincts. Instincts is about rediscovering what's in you. You spend a lot of life appreciating stuff that's in other people, looking at other people and saying, oh, that's wonderful. Look at what he's got. Look at what she's got. And even, he got that many offers. Oh, he got that many offers. My son ain't got no offers. So when somebody come and tell you, I can get your son 10 offers, you gone like a turkey through the cone. And even helping other people birth their dreams, we do. I'm doing it every day. And people accomplishing what they got. Yo. Got to discover what's in your house, man. What do you have? I'm tired of you being the cheerleader for somebody else's accomplishments. You might not be a star in basketball, but you might be a star somewhere else, son. I don't want your identity to be caught up in that. If it's good, keep playing. Keep playing basketball till the tires call. But basketball gonna stop. It stop for Michael Jordan, stop for Magic Johnson, stop for Isaiah Thomas, stop for Vinnie Johnson, stop for Junior Bridgman, stop for Dave Bean, stop for everybody. It's gonna stop. What's your next move? Make the next move your best move. I'm tired of you being the cheerleader while you fail to value and appreciate what God has put in your own house. Summer basketball, boom, boom room. You better start valuing this show. You better start valuing and sharing this show so people around the world, y'all, instead of retweeting that damn buffoonery, hold on. I ain't know my man was listening today. Let me see what old Jameson said. Jameson, parents, be careful how we raise our children. Every young man or woman just might not be the best at basketball. Be careful of raising athletic heathen. Oh, boy, this man preach. For the 90% of you don't receive a scholarship, let me put it back up there, Mr. Receive a scholarship. Put it back up there. Come on. There are academic scholarships as well. Speak positively over your kids. Thank you, Mr. Morrow. That's why I'm trying to give these parents the instinct. Notice I said, what's in your house? Your kids are in the house, Jameson Morrow. Cultivate that gift that's in your house. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Long as I got one person listening, I'm good. You know what, though? Sometimes we have things in our house that are hidden from our view. How do we expect to empower what you won't expose? In order to expose what you got, you have to believe in what you got. Because God put that in you. Do you have instincts? I'm trying to get y'all to have instincts. Moses' name means drawn out. He didn't get his name until Pharaoh's daughter gave it to him, who was bathing down at the riverbank. And she looked in the sea, in the bushes, and she see a baby floating in a little bamboo ark made to float him down the Nile River. Because when his mother got him out of the house, she seized the ark and said, "Bring him to me." And she drew him out of the water and said, "I will call you Moses," because he was drawn out of the water. Moses' name means drawn out, but he was drawn out of the womb, and then drawn out of the water, and then drawn out of the palace, and then drawn out of the wilderness. It's a great story. Life is a series, y'all, of being drawn out. Maybe our kids don't get no scholarship to play basketball because he might want to go somewhere. He might need to go another angle. We don't need no more basketball players. We need some more scientists. We need some more doctors. We need some more lawyers. We need some more civil rights lawyers. I just had to share that with y'all, man. But always remember your instincts. I forgot to tell you this. They're taking you somewhere in your life, but you will have naysayers. The giraffe, I told you, and the turtle occupy the same space, but they don't have the same worldview. The giraffe can be in the same geographical space as the turtle, metaphorically speaking. But the giraffe eats from the top of the tree, and the turtle moves through the grass. What intimately happens in the lives of all people is that we eat on the level of our visions. Sometimes we have lost great opportunities because we listen to turtles. The reason I use the giraffe, because somebody, was joking back then, but the reason I used the giraffe as a metaphor is because, let me help y'all. And then I'm going to give y'all some sports, give y'all some stuff. Because a giraffe has a 25-pound heart. Okay? So it can pump blood up to its 9-foot neck, so it can stay high. Conversely, if a giraffe lowers his head to the level of the turtle, he loses his conscience and pass out. When you are built to be tall, you will endanger your position if you lower your perspective. There is nothing wrong with the turtle, because the turtle is giving you an honest report from his perspective. You see, the turtle cannot reach up. You cannot explain to the turtle a giraffe decision. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to come back. Hope you got that. Hope you got that one. I know I got it. I'll be right back in a minute with some sports. Hold on.
The one someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support. They just had a function here a couple weeks ago, and we get everybody's support, and we're just going to continue to grow with the community. We have baby grand piano. We have jazz trios. We have DJs. And we have some theme nights. We have Greek night every first Friday. We have something that we're creating right now.
Did y'all hear what that man, Charles Foreman, said? He said they got a baby grand piano in the cigar bar. A baby grand piano. Steak night tonight. 45. Let me tell you something. You get a 16-ounce ribeye. Asparagus. Oh my God, the asparagus. Fried baked potato. A glass of wine. A cigar for $45. Ain't no way in the world I'm having a date night without going to Cleopatra. Ain't no way in the world. You steak lovers, if you don't like steak, they'll make it happen for you. But I was thinking about, I saw something the other day about basketball recruiting. Share the show. He said, I'm so glad TSU Houston was unanimously approved of a $5 to build a flight academy. Yeah. That's been in the works for a while. Been in the works for a while, Michael Joy. I've talked about that on the show. That's kind of old news, but I'm glad you brought it up again. High school coach. Saw this from a college coach posted it. He said, high school coaches and AAU coaches. He called, summer basketball coaches. Because somebody told me, well, they call it AAU. Summer basketball coach. He said, this is what they said to him. Y'all need to recruit my player. He's good enough to play for you. He's high major. This is what the high school coach and the AAU coach, the summer basketball coach, is telling the college coach. The college coach come back and tell him, we don't want players that are just good enough to play high major. We need impact players who can come in and help us win a national championship. I'm going to repeat that because I know somebody, one of you mamas, didn't forget about that. But my baby scored 20 points the other night. College coach said, high school coach, AAU coach, said, man, y'all need to recruit my players. Y'all know we got some of them here in Houston. He's good enough to play for you. He's high major. Who that sound like? Put it on the screen who that sound like. Coach said, we don't want the players that are just good enough to play high major. We want impact players who can come in and help us win a national championship. Wow. Did y'all get that? Did anybody get that? Let me know. Let me know. Anybody get that? Got another thing. Somebody sent me. So when they sent me this information, I just shared. Y'all need to write this stuff down. They said college coaches look for reasons not to recruit you as often or more than they look for reasons to recruit you. Wow. You can do 10 things right and they still won't offer. Do one thing wrong, and they may stop showing up and making contact. They said, take that what it's worth to you. And I'm going to repeat that again. College coaches, look for reasons not to recruit your son as often or more than they look for reasons to recruit him. You can do little Johnny, little Susie, little Nakisha can do 10 things right and they still won't offer. Do one thing wrong and they may stop showing up and making contact. Then some coach told me this, mamas, I got to give this to you. For some reason, it's a thing, and it might not be y'all here in Houston, because you got to know, I talk to people all over the world. They said some of you people, mamas and players, been big timing some of these college coaches, the low majors and the D2, and you better be grateful and you better engage, even if you want to play at a high level, because coaches know coaches. I know. You coach gonna tell you. Your summer coach gonna tell you. Don't listen to that show. They don't know what you're talking about. Mamas, I hate to run down this dossier. Mamas had a Division I athlete as a son. Mamas, I was the sponsor of a high-ranked summer basketball program for 4 or 5 years. Mama, I coached this AU summer basketball. I went through every process you can ever. I've represented professional athletes that have played in summer basketball team for over 30 years. Ain't none of them, your coach, your coach's coach, all of them put together ain't did all that. And then I got Jimmy Hicks, Chris Walker, and you let somebody tell you not to listen to what somebody said. All of them dudes put together. The whole community can't match those, the three I just mentioned. So the amount of stories that I'm hearing about players, big time in college basketball coaches, y'all better stop it. Answer these, be grateful and engage and talk to these guys. Even if you want to play on a higher level. Because coaches know coaches. And they're going to tell them about your ass. Okay? All right? Let me keep going. You know what? I saw this too. I saw this the other day. This is how you make a first impression and an introductory press conference. If you ever had a press conference, this how you, no matter how, this how you make the press conference. This how you do. Thank you, Trey Phillips. Thank you for. Some people gonna miss this, and I hate y'all missing this. But watch this. Introductory, Syracuse, who fired Dino Babers, the black coach for Syracuse, but they hired a new guy, this dude named Brian Brown. I ain't never, in my 40 years in this business, never heard a coach, their introductory press conference. sound like this. Watch this.
Now listen, guys, like I told y'all earlier, I'm from Camden. So every coach get up here and say, this is home, I'm never going nowhere. Now listen, guys, like I told y'all earlier. Now listen, guys, like I told y'all earlier, I'm from Camden.
I'm cheering for Syracuse now. I'm cheering for Syracuse. I ain't never cheered for Syracuse in my life. I'm cheering for him. I don't know how everything he said was true, but I like it. It was genuine. I ain't never heard no press conference like this. And y'all, I'm a big fan of guys like Dante Exum. All you people who think y'all want to be in the NBA and your son want to be this and your son is this and he this and that and that and that. Dante Exum played for the Dallas Mavericks now. He had 26 points last night in the W over the Los Angeles Lakers last night. They beat the Lakers. The Dallas without Kyrie. Luka told a new one in LeBron last night, Chris Charles. But he was drafted number fifth, drafted fifth in 2014 as a project. He got injured. He fell out of favor. He bounced around. And then out of the league, he went overseas for 2 years, improved and found his way back. That's resilience and that's respect. All of this stuff, y'all, it's not gonna happen overnight for you. Okay? And everybody thinking, man, I want you to go to the NBA. But keep working. Keep working. And I found out too, because I was asking some people about a lot of these opinions y'all be having and parents be having. And he said, Robert, a lot of these people, they're getting their experiences off the internet, off Twitter. They don't really have the knowledge. That's where they're getting it from. They don't understand that the information you giving them and that Jimmy is giving them, y'all giving them, this is real life information. We ain't getting it off the internet. I didn't experience that. This stuff. Mamas and dads, I know. But I keep saying, most high school seniors have 17 games left in their basketball lives. Period. Life comes at you fast. Shout out to Tim and Fatita. They're truly excited about from the beginning. They always said they wanted to give their players and coaches the best opportunity to win. The Rockets had unveiled a $70 million, 75,000 square foot training facility that will open in the summer of this year. Unique. It's near Tim and Fatita's hotel, the Post Oak Hotel, who 26 of the NBA 30 teams stay at. A lot of teams don't stay at downtown anymore. Right across from the Toyota Center. And all the teams that do stay there, they get a police escort to the arena from the Galleria area because, traffic is crazy. So they have to have a police escort, every team that stays there, so they won't be late for the shoot-arounds or the game. But a smart move by Tim and Fatita. But me personally, I wouldn't want my team to stay at the hotel of the person who owns the team I'm going to play against. Y'all might not think like me. That hotel controls the sleep patterns and everything of the opposite team. Just think about this, y'all. 26 NBA team stay at the hotel that the owner of the team they're coming to play owns. They control what food I eat if I order room service. They own the restaurant right across the street. If I walk out my hotel and go right out there to the restaurant, 2 restaurants out there, he owns that. Just think about it. Paul Miranda, you the conspiracy theorist. That's a lot of power, especially during playoffs. I'm playing. It's interesting. No, that ain't. No, I'm just no. I don't think that is so. That explains all the right. No, that don't explain. I'm just saying. Michael Jordan. 26 teams. I just found out today. They control. They control everything. Jimmy, just you like baseball. So let's say you going to play which one the team that rock what team you hate the most? Not you. That the Astros hate the most. Which team the Astros hate the most? Say let's say
The
you
Yankees.
huh
The
the Yankees.
Yankees. The
So
Yankees.
let's say you going to New York.
The Rangers now.
Okay. Well, let's go to the Yankees. Let's say you going to the Rangers, right? You finna go play them, but you're staying in the hotel that the Rangers owner owns. The restaurants right across everywhere you at. Your guys going, they control your sleep patterns. They control whether alarm go out at night and mess up the sleep patterns of them. Jimmy, I'm just thinking. That's too much. They could control. That ain't in every. That's not every place. No.
No, I said that's a choice. Those
That's
teams
what
have
that's the point I'm trying to make.
They can go take their ass back to the 4 seasons where they've been.
Coach, that's the point I'm trying to make. I wouldn't do it. I know 4 teams that's not. And that's the reason that they cite. They say, oh, hell no. I don't want him having that much control over what we do. I mean, that's a little different there, buddy. That's a little different. You're right, they got a choice. Because at first, none of them stay there.
Yeah, and then the Lakers were one of the first, among the first teams to start staying there was the Lakers. And you have to realize now, y'all can say a lot of the players vote on that stuff.
No, the players don't vote on this. No.
I said, well, in their situation, LeBron and them wanted to stay there. And of course, that's a different. LeBron ain't compatible to no other, not many other players in the league. It's like James Harden. You guys would we'll take a whole show to explain to you guys a lot of the amenities and the control that James Harden had when he was with the Rockets, stuff that he did. And
he didn't do that much.
What? Oh, you know that. You're just being facetious. Man, I mean, and
he was the perfect model teammate.
No, I'm not talking about the model team. I'm just talking about the things, the travel arrangements.
Well, I can tell you that. Hold up. That plane ain't going to move till he get there. I don't care how late he is. But it'll leave everybody else. Nah, you're right.
And if they wanted to stay in a different hotel than a different hotel, he had electoral votes.
But hotel things are already bargained out a year. They already done. Because, I mean, you got to understand. Steve Ballmer, I tried to get the Clippers to come stay at the Post Oak because I know the lady who over the hospitality. He said, oh, hell no. No. I'm not doing it. See, y'all don't understand. I know, like Tasha talking about, oh, I'd love to stay at the Post Oak. But Tasha, let's say you in the playoffs. You playing against somebody and you got control over those dudes' food if they order room service. their sleep patterns, their how their beds make it up. When they get there, you got control over all of that. Shh. That's too much power.
Okay.
Like that man said on Malcolm X, that's too much power to get one man.
Okay, now on the flip side, the reason that not many people are complaining, when you start talking about that specific hotel in this specific city of Houston, what's the average age of the players on the teams now? The average age, I would say, the average range of their ages are probably about 27, 28 years old on the average on each one of these teams collectively. Well, these 27, 28-year-olds, if I understand, ain't no complaints because they're standing at Post Oak. The women of the night have free reigns or had free reigns to frequent and occupy the bar area, the lobby area of that place, and the rest and their adjoining restaurants with it's plural. The women and people know that, so that means now it's you ain't got to reach far to go and get.
They
some
gonna
of
be
those
like
guys
that damn. They gonna be like that damn principal at Clemens.
Well, guess what? The difference between them is, and the great, they ain't got to go and put it out there. They can just go down to the lobby and pluck one out the water.
They got
And
the
throw one in
pay.
the
Could
green.
be undercover girl down there.
Yeah, but
Could be
guess
an
what?
undercover
Guess what?
hoe.
No. Understand something now. Understand. Based on the intel that is out there, the powers that be they know exactly what's going on. And when you think they want some of those, and have you seen some of those girls that used to sit in those
I
lobbies?
don't go to places like that, Jimmy.
Look like how you go up in your nose right now with your index finger and pull out the biggest booger you can find, and it would look better than some of them girls used to be sitting in the lobby.
No. I don't know what lobby. No.
I say some of them.
You looking at the wrong one. You're in the wrong place. Not the ones I've been seeing. I'm going to the wrong place. No, don't be no booger wolf where I'll be in that lobby. They ain't let no gorilla. Excuse me, man. Let's talk about something else.
So them young guys, them guys. That's why I say no complaints, because those young guys, it's more of a, it had an urban flair to it that the Four Seasons Hotel was not going to allow as widespread.
Okay, I got you.
Wide open and
Okay.
widespread as you would see at the
Jimmy, you
Post
ain't
Oak Hotel.
supposed to. Jimmy. Them dudes don't have no problems with that. Them dudes don't have no problem.
That's why I just said ain't no complaints. Ain't no complaints.
Hold on.
Ain't no complaints from the little dude.
Them dudes got this device now. They ain't thinking about that stuff y'all talking about. Hey, I'm a man. But no, now what else you got?
That's on that. Also, man, there was one topic you talk. I'm quite sure you talked about Draymond. I'm quite sure.
I don't like nobody to talk about Draymond. What's your opinion?
I don't feel sorry for
Me
the
either.
Golden State Warriors.
Me?
I'm talking from up top. I don't feel sorry for Golden State Warriors.
Right.
I don't feel sorry for their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. First of all, why I don't feel sorry for the Golden State Warriors is because they had the option. They know what the risk versus reward was. They opted to re-sign him before the free agency was up. They re-upped with him. They maxed him out. So I don't feel sorry for them for that reason. They know he wanted to leave. They know that was the worst kept secret in the land. He wanted to take his ass over there with LeBron and the Lakers. They know that. That could have been their headache. Instead, you kept him. You reap what you sow. You moved all this furniture around in order to appease Draymond Green. Of course, Steph Curry had to sign off on everything as well. Don't get it twisted for the most part, but you did that. Don't feel sorry for that. Draymond, he know when you are marked man, you know it. So you know that the NBA, the problems have grown to become greater than the talent. Once that happens, you're indispensable. There, and the thing now is that his value goes down when people know there's a hole at the bottom of the pail. They're not going to pay premium value for that pail. So now trading you comes at a discount now, because first of all, you're old, you're not as productive. Yes, you're a locker room guy, but do these at this point in age is proven that some of these young 23-year-olds doesn't they have a respect problem in the first place, but they're not going to take heed to your leadership, to your guidance. Is not likely to work. It done played itself out. So best thing Draymond could do, they tried him in the booth with TNT. They signed him when he was last year. And right now the clock is ticking for him. Now, on the flip side of this, let's not get this stuff twisted at all. Had the Golden State Warriors not lost 6 of their last 10 games, see, winning is protection. Winning will enable people to tolerate you. But once you're not winning with your problem and your problems are still prevalent, then guess what? Now it's like, man, I'm sick and tired of this stuff. Something got to change, and it grows. And guess what? What shoulders it falls on? He's not the reason that they're not winning. Klay Thompson has been subpar for the most of this season as well. Steph Curry, you won your rings, but at the same time, it's going to take its toll. Golden State is going to have to make a change, either for the betterment of keeping Draymond, or get him up out of there and get what you can, and hopefully you still can make a move. That's my take on that.
Cool. That's cool. That's awesome.
He knows he's gonna get suspended, and that's the thing. The pundits are already crying for a suspension. I even saw a message from Avery Johnson, and he hardly ever chimes in on stuff this soon. And Avery, former NBA head coach Avery Johnson, that is.
He was nice about it. I would have talked about it.
He says 5 games. 5 games. That's what Avery is projecting. We'll see. Stephen A. Smith this morning projected 10 games. So we'll see what the heavy hand of Adam Silver does with Draymond Green.
But I don't think he's going to stop. I think he's going to do it again. And again.
He only know one way.
And again.
Only one way.
Yeah.
Only one way. Also, was another topic. That was in. Hell, did you see the 2 referees fighting?
Somebody sent it to me. Dude, it's basketball going on.
We got referees. That's right. You just said yesterday. You didn't realize how many referees watch this show. Referees, y'all come to the front of the congregation right now, including you, Thaddeus Mutis. You wore a whistle around your neck.
Somebody sent that to me last night. I don't know what the hell they were doing.
What do you guys, referees, what have you guys ever found yourselves in such a compromising position that you wanted to square up with a fellow official during a game? I'm just curious to see just how rare this is, or if it's commonplace. Now, I've seen some referees look at the other one, give them that look, but wow.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
They going at it, man. They sent that to me.
I'm curious.
Ref on ref crime. Damn, all of it. Damn. Ref on ref crime, yo. It's ref on ref crime. Hey, Jimmy, they sent me that. Melvin Dude sent me that.
I'm trying to look it up.
I ain't gonna play it, Jimmy. I don't want to mess up the broadcast. I don't want to mess the broadcast up. So that's all right. Now, all y'all got to do is look up ref fight. Y'all fine. Man, they was going at it. And they kept going at it, though. Yeah. No. I wasn't going to bring that topic up. I'm glad you did.
Now, also, I got
wasn't bringing that
up. Updated news on the situation out at Willis High School where the players were detained for attacking the head basketball coach last Tuesday. Uh, the young man who got arrested with the brother, the 12th grader, he has been removed and withdrawn from the campus uh, by the actions of the school. It was found that his residence does not dwell in the school attendance zone for Willis High School. So for that reason, they have he was already going to be in out school suspension anyway, but he's no longer, and he's a senior. So I think, if I'm guessing, it's probably going to be homeschooled for him as he face these legal hurdles as he approaches graduation. So that's the update on them. And other than that, you're not going to believe this, but my intel out in Willis tells me that, remember, there are 2 juveniles that were detained as well. They went and detained, not in the Montgomery County jail, but in the juvenile facility. They, from my understanding, I don't think they have been charged, but they were detained after video evidence suggested or hinted that of their involvement in the attack. So they were detained at least a day or so or 2 over the weekend in the juvenile. They were released. And one of those young men is rumored to have made a social media freestyle rap or recording a song about, I guess, glamorizing or about their incident, which allegedly involves him and some others attacking his coach. If that be the case, then I feel sorry not 1 ounce for what happens to these young boys, specifically if he's actually going to make a song, and if that song is anything less than apologizing for their actions, then I won't feel sorry whatsoever. And you got to realize this thing has received national coverage. From what I understand, the Breakfast Club, they were the donkey of the day, which some people now, from what I get it, and I understand, the young people walking through, they're feeling like that's a badge of honor to be the Breakfast Club's donkey of the day in this manner. So, and I guess they probably don't think that nothing can or will happen to them other than what's already happened. But you already cause your families an abundance of shame. You cause your parent money to get to place to drop that bond on you. I'm talking about the guys that were arrested. Now the juvenile, I'm saying, that's abundance of shame, and your education, your academic career, and your status at this school as a student athlete is in question. I think this is one of those situations where, if whatever faith-based organization these their families are members of, they need to call a meeting and reel those people in, those families, get them on the same page so that they can start the process of atonement and learn from this and still get better. Their lives are not over. The juveniles I'm talking about, their lives or their career are not over. No, but you have to put yourself on a track or on a road to really, really prevent anything like this from happening again. And that's my take on that. Another thing I didn't tell you guys about this incident on 2 days ago is because I purposely left it out to see how easy it is to have these conversations and then give you a fact at the end of it, and it might change the way some of you feel. I didn't want to taint the jury pool too fast. I say jury pool, meaning you guys in the boom boom room. The kids that were arrested, the 12th grader and his sibling, the two siblings that are charged right now with assault on a public servant, because if you're employee of the school, that is a public servant. Their mother is white. Not that it moves the needle, but I'm just giving you understanding. The mother was allegedly, according to the reports, according to the news reports and the reports. Remember this stuff, it sparked when the mother and the emerged from within the stands and vocally expressed her displeasure over her son being benched. The mother was also present after the game, according to the reports, and which the son, the elder son, was alongside the mother when they confronted the coach. And he said, then the mother was also present when the coach and the team went back to Willis High School. According to the reports, the mother was present again when they confronted the coach prior to it becoming physical. So the mother has yet to be charged with anything. Everybody that's been in handcuffs,
Except the man.
at least 4 people, is African American, black, whatever you want to identify them with. Even the coach that got assaulted is a young black man. The assistant coach, young black man. The mother is the only of all of the common denominators. She's the only one that's white. And so I put that out there because most people, it's already a lot of, you got to realize, guys, Conroe, that area, the Willis, people that live in Houston know there are certain parts of those towns that black folk really just don't even go in after dark. To this day, it's like that. Remember, Conroe, that area out there, Conroe ISD, I think Willis got their own school district, I'm not quite sure, but Conroe, I'm bundling it because that's the geographic vicinity of where Willis High School is. That's where Donald Trump came and spoke. Remember, he came a year or two ago and he had a rally. Remember that? That's where he came and had his rally down in Houston. Was down there, and he had plenty of support down that area. So to give you guys a perspective of what's going on, that's why I kind of like they're tiptoeing gingerly on this stuff. We'll see how it turns out, and I definitely keep you guys posted on that. What you got, Al?
No, I just keep my mouth closed, but I don't know nothing about it. I just be quiet.
I just dropped, you know.
No, you've been keeping up with them people. I don't know them people. I don't.
And it's funny, ironically, as we get ready to land the plane on this thing, Doug Jones says she's Anglo-Saxon. Yes. So that means the way that based on looking at the two siblings, it's safe to say that their dad is black. If the mom is white, it's safe to say the dad is some variation of black something. No, you can be black American, you can be black Dominican, you can be black, you can be, some variation of it. Ain't no doubt about that. He's the pappy and that baby boss. Now, on yesterday, we were talking about colleges, and ironically, he told me to go and check my traps on some info about one of the young men.
I need that information.
And of all the days, I get a phone call approximately 7 minutes after the Chop Shop go off there. So I'm thinking that I'm like, Coach and Saul was talking about this young man from their school. That wasn't the case. Coach just happened to be in Houston and was just calling. Say, hey, landing in Houston, going over to check out this young fella at this Dawson versus Klein Kane basketball game last night. And just checking in. So I did find out how to that, and I posed that question once I got in person. That's not something you ask over the phone. And their response was that that's not true. They said that, and it was 4 coaches, all of them in unison. They both kind of like all said the same. No, it's not true. It's not true.
I missed it, Jimmy.
About
What's not true?
About the Kansas State, when you mentioned that the AD wanted them gone, and the coaches wanted whatever you said yesterday.
No, I said the coaches did. I mean, they said, hold up now. They can tell you what they want, but in the beginning, it was reports that the AD wanted him to go. He wanted the kid. He didn't want the kid back.
I asked him about that, and they said that's not true.
So did nobody want the kid gone? So why the hell he gone?
You remember you specifically said check your traps on that about the AD.
I just asked you a question. So who wanted him gone?
I didn't ask that. That's a whole different question. That's a whole different question right there.
Well, hold up. So if the AD didn't want him gone, and the coaches wanted, I said the coaches wanted the kid, and the AD wanted him to go, and they said that's wrong. I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
All of them said that's
okay. I don't believe in them lying ass college coaches anyway. So I don't believe them. So I hope they watch this show again.
Yeah, but in certain instances, and at the same time, you definitely. I'm talking about somebody that understands something. That the way that they all answered, it was like almost.
So you didn't ask no more question though.
Yeah, that's that answer when all of them said unanimously almost at the same time. With 3 of the 4 of them said a no. Like, no, man, what? No.
Move on to the next subject, man.
And that response let you know right then, like, no, that's not it. And that in that instance, once again, I believe that for the most part. I believe that. Absolutely. So we are definitely getting ready to land this plane, and want to remind you guys, you also got to get over to the post office and send off the shipment of the magazines. Those who ordered some, you still can get your copy. If I haven't done so, I can just remind you a quick blast of what's inside of here. You have district schedules of every day all the way through mid-February of the teams in the area. You also have an article. This is a great article of who's the Greater Houston's best high school team ever. We have some criteria for which the teams can qualify for that. As deemed, we narrowed it down to 8 teams. You had to be undefeated. That's 1, and had to have won a state championship 2. That period. This is cut dry criteria. If you guess what? There may have been some teams that's better than some of these that may have lost a game or 2, but no, we want it unblemished, and we narrowed it down to 8. And I pretty much made a fictitious tournament as to who I deem would win in that case. Also, you have team rankings. And these are the rankings of some of the teams in the area. And as it stands, most of these rankings are holding. They're aging pretty good. And as far as the range, district previews, Jeffrey Day, and of course Doug Jones put together district previews. You guys can check it out with a lot of photos. Good article, easy to read. Also, after the district preview section, you got 6A, 5A, 4A. You got private school previews in here. Guys, it's a lot of content. Of course, the all Greater Houston teams all inside of the magazine, as well as player rankings. You have freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. And then, of course, one of our favorite parts of the magazine, of course, the college section, with the Texas X's. Every player from the state of Texas that is currently on a Division I roster is in that magazine. If you're watching a game on ESPN, you can go and look it up. That way you might say, oh man, I remember this kid. Okay. And it may help you enjoy the college basketball game. Lastly, but not least, how about this article? Here's how to get comp tickets to a college game. This is an article detailing.
Why would you want to publish that like that? Why would you want to publish something like that?
Because that way now they have physical instructions along with, and I contacted each one of those colleges. I also included in that article the home schedules from all of the area 4-year institutions within Greater Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And I contacted each staff and specifically asked them for their, I guess not necessarily permission, but informed them of this article. And in return, each one of them gave me the exact coach that they would like for you guys, the general public, to call if you want to follow these steps and get comp tickets. They were all for it. It was unanimously. Nobody turned it down, the opportunity for this, because they all want more of you guys to come and be in the stands. So you have a cell phone number, Adam, of the different coaches. And one of the coaches say, you know what? Don't call my assistants. Tell them, put my cell number in this book and they can call me directly. And that is right there. That's Houston Christian Huskies. That's the head coach. He said, call me directly. Put my cell number in the book. So all you people that don't have no Division I offers and you think you're Division I, this man said he advertising his cell phone number. That's worth the book it damn self. Putting you in direct contact with a college coach, with the head Division I coach.
And parent, it really means a lot to watch these guys see the speed of the game when they get there and watch them dudes that, you know, if TSU call them, they tell me I ain't going to TSU. But can't now one of them play on TSU team. Can't not one of them play on I'm telling you, every point guard got to deal with PJ Henry. Every shooting guard got to deal with Zatarius Mortal. He would destroy everybody in high school around here right now. So y'all got to go into these events, man, and just see the speed and watch, and then understand. Look, I got to go. Little young fella went with me to. I met up there at the Memphis game this weekend. Young fella said, "I got to get in the gym." Told his daddy, "I need to get in the gym." After seeing this. Memphis versus Texas A&M, young fella said, "I need to get in the gym, man. I got to get better."
Oh, you got to get in the gym.
You got to
deep in the gym.
Yeah, that man said deep in that gym to play them school. Right. Absolutely. You're right. He said, "Can we order through your website?" Yeah, you can still order the magazine through your website, right, Jim?
Yeah, and I'm about to put the locations, and I'm telling you, for the order, if you're from out of town or if you just don't want to drive to any of these 3 locations, you can send an email. That's a lot of viewers have done this already. Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. Send an email, and I will give you the instructions on how to get your copy of the magazine. And which like I said, this is cool. I just put it on the YouTube Boom Boom Room, the locations around Houston, and I'm going to put it in the Facebook feed for you guys as well. And these are 3 locations that, let me see.
At first you wasn't able to, but now you. Oh, Billy's Auto on here.
There you go. We got 3 locations in Houston that you can go and get your copy from. And if you're not near any of them, or if you're from out of town, then you can go and send an email Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com, and we will get you the instructions. That way, send you the Cash App. You basically send the Cash App and put your mailing address in the Cash App notes, and we got that magazine out to you within 24 hours on the regular during the regular day. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. I wanted to remind you guys. I gotta get up out of here. This is give a shout out to my wife. December the 13th. I remember this year, boy. You know, it's the anniversary. So we've been married. We've been married since December the 13th of 2000.
That's why I didn't expect you to come on today. I thought y'all was doing a little whatever. How's today?
Hey man, let me tell you something. Them grandboys undefeated.
Oh yeah.
So one of the grandboys has a recital or something this evening.
Oh, okay.
And
During date night?
During date night. It ain't just date night, this anniversary night, which happens to fall on date night. And
right.
she tells me
what?
Date night needs to start at the recital for the grandboy.
Okay.
I say like hell.
No, Jimmy, she's just extending it.
No, I'm just
what y'all think? It's called extension. Date night extraordinary, because Jimmy, it's a special edition because what? It's not only just date night. You just gave yourself away. It's also anniversary night. So it's an extension. Let's go see the grandbabies. You know, that's going to make me happy. We can go somewhere else. Yeah, that might make you happy. That's what she's trying to do to you. Man, just listen and be open, man. Dang. Listen.
And he said, have y'all decided on the restaurant now? I don't even know where the recital for the grandboy where it is. I'm quite sure it's going. I don't know where. I have no idea where it's going to be at. But depending on what side of town, that throws everything off. But yeah, I have a list of restaurants I invited people to give us on the Facebook this morning, and among the options, Brennan's on the Bayou, Bungalows, Eddie V's, Gatsby's, Grand Lux, Juliet's on Westheimer,
Bungalows,
Maestro's, Papa's, and Taste of Houston.
Since you love Tillman so much, and you're loving Tillman, and you're talking about that area over there, take your ass over there. Go to all of Tillman's restaurants then. Willie G's and Jilly G's and all of them. Go to all of them then, since you're loving Tillman right now.
My preference, of course, she's going to decide. But okay. My preference would be to not go to a restaurant that we already been to.
Okay.
On the anniversary night, you know.
Y'all been to Mastro's already?
Yeah, of course.
What? Oh, I got one for y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all.
We've only been about maybe half of those restaurants on there. We've been to Brennan's on the Bayou. We of course have been to Eddie V's. We've been to Grand Lux.
Y'all ain't been to steak night yet. Y'all ain't been to steak night out at Cleopatra's yet.
No, we ain't been out there. We ain't been there yet.
Yeah, y'all ain't been out there yet.
It's not a restaurant.
It is a restaurant.
That's a cigar bar.
That's all right. You with your wife.
She ain't going up in there.
Okay, cigar. Okay.
Yeah, she ain't gonna go up in there. She got them allergies, so she ain't. That's gonna eliminate them. That would be good now.
True Lux is good, but I know everybody been to True Lux.
Well, we've been to True Lux before. That's right. True Lux is on the list as well. We've been to True Lux before. You know what I don't like about True Lux though? What? They don't let you wear my lid inside.
Good.
You know
they gentlemen in that mother. They don't want you to bring your ass in there with no hat on. No, remove your hat when you come in this building. Yeah.
Deal breaker.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah. Couldn't come in my spot. Take that damn hat off. Get your hair. Let your hair breathe.
Have you ever seen a Monopoly man without his hat?
Yeah. I done seen it. I done seen his ass. Somebody cut his ass off the board. That's right. No.
She said, "Turn us."
Somebody said Georgia James. Oh, Jimmy, I got one for you, but I'm not finna give him no damn publicity on the show. I got one for you.
You know, of all these restaurants on here, You know, I was reading.
No, I got you. I know you ain't been there yet.
And I was extracting. You know what was funny and ironic about every restaurant that I just named to you guys? And you know what's funny about what they all have in common?
What?
As far as I know, not a single one of them is black owned.
Yeah,
And everybody that chimed in,
cause we got some black folks on this thing that don't talk. I'm the only one mentioning black owned business. All the rest of them, I told you that's how they are. They can't help it, Jimmy.
Ain't not one of these restaurants you guys nominated black owned.
Jimmy, they've been culturally conditioned. Jimmy, what do a giant bat say? They think white is right. They've been culturally conditioned, Jimmy. They can't help it. They just they can't help it. Ain't not now one of them said Lucille. Not one. They help it. They can't help it, Jimmy. They can't help it.
Well, we've been to Lucille's.
I know, but ain't nobody said it, Jimmy. That's the point.
Exactly. That doesn't prevent you guys from nominating them. Nobody is nominated.
Dude, these folks.
And now you're doing something.
Now they doing it.
We've been to the Warwick before, but if it is one, it's going to be one that would make the cut that we haven't been to. It's like options. I'm going to try to push the options. I'm going to give her A, B, C, D, and E, and then she will make the choice. But I'm going to narrow it down to A, B, C, and E. All those would probably be restaurants that we have not been to. Because I know what she's going to choose if I leave it wide open. And that's going to be like a regular old night. Ain't going to remember that. You know.
Oh, that's right. It's anniversary night. My bad, Jimmy. My bad.
Yeah. So it got to have a little, a little something to it, or it should. You never know if you're going to live to see another yearly, another anniversary. So, but yes, I've tried to work. We've been.
Yeah. Why didn't you cook for her one day? So try something sometime. Why didn't you just cook your meal one day?
Who said that?
Me. I'm saying
Aaron. Oh, okay. I didn't say no. Oh man, I can't.
You can't cook. Okay,
like
all right.
It would take me too long to cook.
Well, I'm talking about you can't do it tonight. I'm talking about if the God bless you with another, just plan it out.
We've been to
Jimmy. Now you know you can order from any one of them damn places and then just set it up. Man, I call you. I tell you when you get off the thing. If I know your lady's ass ain't. You got if you can't cook, you got to become a good orderer.
We've been to the Warwick before. We've been to Rupor before. We've been to Esther.
Rupor ain't black owned.
No, I'm just saying they're giving names on the thing. I'm just letting you guys know. We've been to Esther's before. Boy, that doggone Kool-Aid at Esther's. Have you ever been to Esther's?
You wrong for that. That was some damn Kool-Aid.
Man, they put 2 bags of sugar in a cup of Kool-Aid on that thing. Boy, you good gracious, you got the jitters. You come out of that thing, drink one of the big old things of Kool-Aid. Good gracious, man.
That's all right. Go and do your thing.
I'm looking to see if we got some more nominees.
They ain't gonna. I just scared them away. They go and give us your white folks restaurants. We know you love it. We know you love it. Y'all can't have it. Hey, y'all gonna make me fall out the chair.
I think I'm gonna fall the chair.
Hey man.
Oh man.
Y'all are insane, man. This boom. Jimmy.
So what is? Hold on. Is Taste of Houston not good?
What's Taste ain't open no more?
Taste of Houston?
Yeah, you talking about right downtown?
No, not Taste Bar.
Oh, okay.
So they all open. They moved down to Main Street. They moved to Main Street.
Oh, okay.
Not them. Not the Taste Bar. Taste of Houston. Anybody been there before? I think somebody this morning said they two or three people co-signed them like they're really good.
Who?
Hire black chef to come to your home.
That's player there, Jim. That's player. That's player.
Yeah.
Gonna be a woman though. Ain't no man coming. It's gonna be a woman chef. Ain't no man.
A young woman. A young one?
No, I don't care what. She old, young, whatever. I don't want no big greasy hand ass man coming in there.
No, I know Sandy gonna say she ain't big on. No, she ain't coming in. She ain't coming here to cook. She don't want no skinny cook. That's for sure.
That man said Golden Trio Burger. Honestly, man, I'm done. I'm done.
I
I'm
say
done.
go to Trill Burger.
I'm done.
Oh man.
Yeah,
No.
man, I'm not having no chef and dude coming. No. He ain't coming over here with that shit. Bring a gal. She got to be a lady chef.
You know what? I wish was open, but we've been there before as well.
What?
And I talked to him yesterday. I was hooking him up with one of the colleges that's going to be playing this weekend, this Saturday, in the at the Toyota Center, and Ed Mishaw place. He's open Thursday through Sunday though. But we
What's the
ate
name
there
of it?
before.
I
The
know.
backyard ball house. Howdy, you got to. Oh yeah. Hold on one second.
Man.
That's the
Man, people can hear that, man. Y'all, we're gonna get out of here. I don't want to hear what you know about y'all restaurant choices no more. Y'all just make sure y'all have some good anniversaries for y'all people. Okay? That man talking about hibachi chef. He don't like hibachi. Hitachi. You can come on back on, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I
I'm back on that. The guy that was the guys just doing the yard, doing the blue.
All right, I got you. Kareem, I got all that already. Well, I'm just giving Jimmy some. I know how to do this. Hell, a sexy female.
The backyard bar house is Ed Mishaw's thing. They specialize in Cajun seafood. And it's right there by TSU. So you gotta go see. You gotta see. And you pass by, won't even know it's there. It's right for real. It's like you pass right by, won't know it's there. But it's a good ambiance once you get in. And Ed can cook. I think Ed cook a lot of that stuff. I used to cook a lot of that stuff himself. So it really is. Backyard bar house is awesome if you haven't been there. Very, very good. I've ate there twice, 2 times for sure. So, but yeah, I'm Greasy Spoon. I haven't been there before. I've heard of Greasy Spoon. Is that black owned?
I don't know.
Hold on. Karima said she got a chef that can come to your home, and she is the shiggy.
I got one too.
How much she weigh, Karima? How much she weigh? How much she weigh?
Somebody said they cousin on the Greasy Spoon, Darryl Vaughn.
Are they open on what's their specialty? Let me look up Greasy. Let me look them up, Al.
Greasy Spoon nasty.
Who said that? Oh,
hey man,
are they really? We can't believe
that. Hold
up.
up, let me make sure that ain't the restaurant that I. Hold up. Let me look. Let me make
it. It says Houston's #1 soul food. They got lamb chops on the front here. Location.
Hey man, if it's greasy, I ain't eating it.
They're in Cypress Station.
Oh, they're in Cypress?
They got one in Pearland on Broadway.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, it ain't that good, Jim.
It's not?
That one on that one ain't. Some people like it.
And they got a food truck.
Nah, no sir.
We ain't trying to do no experiment.
No, sir.
Now,
no, sir.
If you know them, know the owners. If you know the owners, and one of you guys on the Chop Shop can call the owner and say, "Hey, let them know it's a possibility. They want us to come out there, then we might show up over there, and that'll help." And one thing about it, we're not the viral food critics, whatever the young fella name and his wife, but
Keith Lee.
What his name? Keith Lee. They'll definitely get a plug one way or another on tomorrow's show.
But you still gonna have to pay now. Don't be going out there thinking your ass ain't got. You still got to pay.
Keith Lee don't pay?
Yeah, he pay every time.
Oh, he's supposed to. He should.
Yeah, but I remember we went to this place. I'm gonna tell you a place that I really, really like, Jimmy. Me, you, and Sandra went to. But I know y'all. That place we went to, that we was gonna do the Monday Night Football. That food was good as hell. You remember we went to the name of the place? What is it called? 5 Central? Some Central? You remember we went
5
over
Central.
That's
the club, 5 Central?
You remember we went in the restaurant and ate that night?
Yeah, they were good.
That food was good as hell.
Yeah, Five Central's restaurant is definitely underrated.
Oh
Because
my God.
they're good in there. We've ate there.
Yeah.
Me and Sandra, we've ate there before.
Yeah.
So
I know, but you ate that before. But no, I'm just
yeah. That's
I
for guys
really
that haven't
enjoyed that food. I really did.
eaten there. That if you go and understand, you know, if you haven't been to Five Central, it's like 5 bars, 5 different separate entities.
But that's all right. That's hey Jimmy. That's the last one. We can't go none one of them advertise on this show. So I don't want to see no more. That's it. That's it.
Get a sweet.
I don't want to hear nothing about nobody else.
And grab
Restaurant.
cheesecakes from Taste Buds on Fry Road.
Yeah. No, we good. Let's talk about
y'all some greedy. Y'all been eating out there, boy.
Mm-hmm. Let's get out of here.
Honestly, that's like, yeah. Honestly, we talked about that. We talked about them, man. About the feeling, dude. That's been some months ago. They didn't.
Yeah.
They
going on vacation. That's all you gotta say.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah. But Jimmy, let's get out of here, man. I'm done.
Michael Jordan, we ate there too. we didn't eat there before.
Yeah. We got to go.
Yeah, I'm looking. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. But at the same time, and keep them coming, and I'll scroll back and read some more of some of your nominees. Yeah. But I want to thank you guys. Make sure you share the show if you haven't done so. Share the show, because a lot of these places that you're nominating, mind you, Sandra and I, every Wednesday, if I'm in town, we go to different restaurants. So this list, everything that we don't, it's not a one-time thing. We're going to hit it pretty much all of your nominations up in the upcoming Wednesdays or beyond. Because that's not just the only days that we go and eat, but that's the days that's mandated pretty much. And so thanks so much. And I'll check with you guys. I see you, Michael Smith, out there joining us on the Chop Shop. Yes, we have one more day. You know what Thursday is, Howard? Thursday, reminding you guys, Odyssey, been waiting on you. We need a couple of people from North Show. We're gonna have the phone lines open, and it's gonna be smack talking Thursday, because as we get prepared for the state championships, right? From 6A, from 5A, you with DeSoto, Duncanville, North Shore, Summer Creek, who you rocking with, call in and rep your team. And on tomorrow, we will open up those lines for you to do so. Let everybody know from DeSoto they can have some fun. Paul, Miranda, a lot of those people may have not watched the Chop Shop. It's going to be some good old-fashioned fun and smack talking on tomorrow, and we get it in, and also give an opportunity for some people to let us know certain kids and certain young men that we probably need to focus our attention towards that some of us have no idea or have never seen before. So let us know. That way we can familiarize with some of ourselves with some of these young players as the game approaches. But anyway, thanks to you guys. We're going to get up out of here. See you guys on tomorrow. Make sure you share that show one more time on your way out the door. I'm doing so myself right now. Peace. We up out of here. Halle, you showed them that you played that thing for him?
Man, I ain't thinking about that.
Oh, man, you didn't play the thing for him?
I played it in the beginning. I played
give it to him. Give it to him. People, everybody come. Give it to him on our way out. Give it to him on our way out.
Hit his ass hard. I'm just telling you right now. I'm hitting him right in his neck. Right in his eye. I'm knocking the piss out of him. If one of them kids hit me.
Going nail.
When they go low, I'm going to the basement.
Going nail.
And say, go get your daddy so I can whoop his ass some more. I ain't turning the other cheek. Jimmy, my name ain't, I'm finna be Shannon Sharp.
You going nail.
I'm gonna hit his ass hard. I'm just telling you right now. I'm hitting him right in his neck.
Going nail.
Right in his eye. Man, whoever did that going to hell. If one of them kids hit me.
Shout out to my homeboy Spencer, man. That's my homeboy that did the
coach, man.
Man.
That's the one that did what?
Go get your daddy. My homeboy Spencer, shout out for him for putting that thing together. I didn't know he put that stuff together. He sent it to me this morning.
Man, Spencer, man, I can't wait to meet you so I can check your ass when I see you. I can't believe you did me like that, Spencer.
And Spencer's the one also who has the product the 40 G's movement, the caps.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Just to put that together, man. Shout out, man.
Wait a minute, hold up, Jimmy, hold up. Karima, what's so funny? Barry, what's so funny? Chuck, what's so funny? You know what? I don't like this. Look at all them there. Madonna, what's so funny?
Hold on. Play that one more time. I gotta hear it one more time.
Man,
Dude, see, it coming through speakers and surround sound now, so it's different. I had to coming through my cell phone earlier. I didn't.
Here you go.
Dude, you say go get your daddy in the whipping too.
I'm telling you right now, I'm hitting him right in his neck. Right in his eye. I'm knocking the piss out of him. If one of them kids hit me.
You going to hell.
When they go low, I'm going to the basement.
You going to hell.
And say, go get your daddy so I can whip his ass.
You going to hell.
I ain't turning that man sound like Dolomite. My name ain't, I'm finna be Shannon Sharp.
You going to hell.
I'm gonna hit his ass hard. I'm just telling you right now. I'm hitting him right in his neck.
You going to hell.
Right in his neck. I can't stand it. Spencer going to hell. Coach, respect for your coach, man. Somebody put up there, he's a hard man. Coach is supposed to be hard.
You going to hell.
I'm gonna hit his ass hard. I didn't say that, y'all. Hey, I did not say that, man. Somebody in friends gonna be like that.
Oh man, I'm done, man.
Jimmy wrong for that, man. Jimmy told that man the right to do that, man. Produce that. That's how he got me. I said I'm gonna hit the man in his neck. No, Jimmy, I said I'm gonna smack the piss at you. Cause my mama used to tell me that. Hey man, I'm done.
Oh, man.
I'm done with y'all. I'm mad at all of y'all who laughed. I'm mad at all of y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get y'all early tomorrow. But we out of here. I'm gone, man.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.